Hey everyone. After completing the readings for this week, there were some things that were more striking to me than others and that grabbed my attention. In Adenkenpoy Unit 3, I read about the hardship children go through in school with being teased, whether it being teased for their name, the freckles on their skin, or what they wear. It is unfortunate, but a reoccurring issue that we have. I like how a teacher made a book that was designed to help children think about these issues. I think it's important that children read about books that talk about the issues that they're going through so they can realize what's right and wrong um, in those situations. In Tabor Chapter 3, something that stood out to me was reading about social consequences of nonverbal communication. When English language learners begin school and do not understand English, that can be a very hard time for them, getting acclimated to the environment and to their peers. After reading this section and reading that children can go almost a whole year being nonverbal was really shocking to me. In this time, these children are ignored and pushed aside by their peers because they do not speak English and it can be hard for them to communicate. This is unfortunate for English language learners because, if anything, in this time, they should be getting more interaction so they can learn the language. By pushing these students aside and allowing them to be nonverbal just sets them back and causes them to use their first language more and be more pushed back from wanting to learn that new language. I think as teachers, we should be making sure these students get the same, if not more, attention so they can be pushed to learn the new language. I found the first and second language acquisition information page to be very informational, and I liked reading this because I have two children of my own, and I thought it was a fun way to compare and look at my children's milestones compared to that information page. I also learned about the different theories of language development on this page, and I thought that was very interesting. I was not aware of all the different theories behind language development, and one of the language development theories I found interesting was the nativist linguistic theory because I learned some new information while reading about this theory. I learned that children must acquire language within a certain period because language is determined by a biological timeline, which I was not aware about and which I did not know. I also learned that children are born with a language acquisition device that makes children prepared to learn and acquire a language. Overall, this week's readings were very informational and I learned a lot of new things. Thanks for watching.